Welcome everyone, here with Mike Rolands, manager of ALEC Tamworth. Mike Rolands, welcome.
G'day, Brett.
Such a venue that was long overdue in New South Wales. What an establishment that, very well received. You were saying was booked out for 38 events a year. How important is Nutrien to that program for you guys?
Yeah, look, great question, and certainly Nutrien is this is our largest event of the year. This is the biggest event that we as a venue host, and certainly one of the biggest for the Tamworth region. So incredibly important event, and it's fantastic for us just to welcome everybody back in here to Tamworth each year.
And what it does for the town itself, the feed stores, the petrol stations and stuff like that, it must be a huge economical boost for the town.
It sure is. Look, this, as you say, it's not just about what happens here on the site at ALEC. As we all know, there's plenty of people who spend a lot of time in Tamworth, in and around this event, and whether they're camping here on site at ALEC or whether they're camping in one of the many accommodation houses that we've got here, or spending some time in the grocery shops or at the local hotel, there's plenty that happens in and around the city. So economically, it's a very important event for Tamworth to be able to continue to host the Nutrien Classic.
The facilities are outstanding. Every time, as a competitor myself, come back to the venue. I was here in March for a big show. Come back this week, 2 new covered arenas. What a fantastic addition to the site. It's just every time you come back there's something new.
Yeah, thanks, Brett. Look, it's always been important to us from a venue perspective, and I guess from a city point of view. We were blessed, I think, by just over 11 years ago now when we first kicked off, that we had the support of our local community and the local regional council, who invested significantly in terms of building this complex and then choosing to operate it. The opportunities then were that from a local regional council perspective, that they didn't just sit back and say, we've got the best and we don't need to do any more. The desire is to be known as the very best of equine facilities in this country. We obviously, as you've mentioned, cater to a very diverse range of groups, interest groups and disciplines. And so we need to be able to match up and ensure that we can provide adequate and perhaps even better than facilities, just to make sure people keep coming back. I mean, Tamworth are serious about the equine industry, and we a long time ago saw this as a wonderful opportunity for our community. It has turned out that way, but we know we need to keep providing that. We need to keep on top of it. We need to understand what is best practice around the world and try to continue to bring that back here to regional New South Wales.
Some rough figures and sums to be done. We could have 1,500, 2,000 horses on site here with 650 odd sale horses in stables. We turn around, we've had over 300 in the Classic. The open draft was jam-packed with runs. So the amount of horses that are accommodated, we've seen so many different weather scenarios in the past 7 days. We've gone from 40 plus degrees now to some beautiful rain. What a venue that has catered for the lot.
Yeah, look, as you say, it also takes a great team to make that happen too. I mean, Nutrien offer a fantastic team to help ensure their event is right, but we have a great team behind us here at the venue, who, all of whom, we have a relatively small team, but all of whom are very passionate about what we deliver and how we deliver it. The real desire is that we want people to come back, and we want them to keep coming back, and really we want people to see this as their home for things like events such as Nutrien and some of the bigger national events. This is where people like to come, and we want them to keep coming back. So it's really important to us that we can provide those sorts of facilities. And as you say, just physically with the numbers, we are lucky that we can cater to that level of number of people and animals, and as you say, not just the horses, but the number of cattle that move through the venue, across an event like this. Really, we've created a small village just at the moment. There are 1,700 plus people living on site here just at the moment. and have been for 10 days, and that makes its own small village.
Once again, an outstanding facility here in Tamworth. Can't wait to see what happens next, what arena gets covered, what surface we get to ride on. Thank you so much, Mike.
You're welcome, Brett. Thank you.